Today's live stream is brought to you by ITProTV. Make sure you guys check out the link in the description below so you guys can sign up for the webinar that I will be doing today with Mr. Don Pizzette. I'm really excited about this webinar that's happening today, so please make sure you can sign up and check it out if you have the time to do so. Otherwise, let's get into the stream because I'm excited for it. I hope everybody's doing okay today. It's a beautiful Thursday morning, and it's negative 25 degrees here, so it's freezing. It is absolutely terrible. It is the worst of the worst. I'll just put it that way. I hate it being this cold, but I'm not really surprised because living in the Midwest, that's what you deal with. You deal with cold and snow and tornadoes at times and unbearable heat. It's whatever. It's whatever. But anyway, today, again, wanted to make sure you guys are aware of the webinar that I'm doing with ITProTV. I'm really excited about it. We're going over the 5 common questions about starting a career in IT. So this will be really exciting. I'm really excited to see what Don has to say because I know that they get a lot of questions like, you know, the same types that I do. So it'll be interesting to see his take on some of these questions that we go over. But again, I just want to make sure you guys know that, you know, there's a link in the description. It'll take you to this page right here, and you just sign up. It's absolutely free. There's no cost involved. You will get emails and stuff from ITProTV, but that's fine. If you guys use the coupon code ITCQ30 when you sign up, you get 30% off your subscription, which is it's pretty solid. And there's a few other things that I want to talk about with ITProTV one day, and we'll set all that up at some point. Because they offer like career training or career advice and things like that, and I really want to get people over there to sign up for that because it's very beneficial. I interviewed their guy Andrew who does that stuff, and really smart guy, really cool guy too also. So I would definitely recommend that. So we'll talk about that probably in another video. That's not what today's about. What's going on? Muckle, Sharma, you're going to get your MCSA training from ITProTV. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy it. I've enjoyed all of the courses that I've gone over so far with these guys. So I know that I get a lot of great comments from people who like what ITProTV is doing, which is great. I love hearing that because, you know, as somebody who recommends them and, you know, tells people about them, it's always good to hear really, you know, good feedback from that. You know, I can like them all I want, and I can talk about them as many times as I want, but if, you know, you guys out there aren't using them or liking them, then that defeats the purpose, right? So I'm always really happy when I get good feedback about ITProTV. It's definitely worth it too. I mean, it's relatively cheap when you use, you know, the coupons that are out there. You know, I think you get a premium subscription for around $50 a month or less than $50 a month. And with the premium subscription, you get access to, you know, the practice labs, their virtual environments. You also get access to their career coaching. So that's really solid. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Please sign up for the webinar. I really want more people to sign up for that. But today I just want to do like a quick AMA before our webinar starts, which is at 2 p.m. Eastern. So I got a good 2 hours before it starts. So I figured, why not do a stream? Do I think Udemy is reliable for quality training? I think Udemy has a lot of great courses on there. Nothing that I have gone over personally, but I've spoken to lots of people who have used Udemy for like many different courses, whether it be CompTIA, Cisco, or even Microsoft. A lot of people that I've spoken to about them specifically really enjoy their courses. So it's all on what you find that you enjoy the most or think that you're getting the most information from. So, you know, that's something that you just have to, you kind of have to weed out. I'm not sure what Udemy offers as far as like trial periods or, you know, I know a lot of their courses are single type of courses. I don't know if they offer like a preview of some of these courses, but, you know, I always recommend people go check out some of the different training platforms that are out there. They pretty much all have free trials, which is amazing. So go do a free trial. Sign up for, the 7-day free trial or 14-day free trial and check out their content. See if it's something that you like, that you'll enjoy, and you'll gain some use out of. Sorry, I'm still sick. It's terrible. So one thing I can talk about though is I've been doing. I don't even have my Linux laptop down here, but I could talk about it still. I've been doing my 30-day Linux challenge, which has been trying, to say the least, because the laptop, I'm not, it's got to be the laptop, I'm thinking, because the same exact thing has happened a few different times now, where just out of nowhere, it just freezes up, which is fine. Like, I get that. But once it freezes up and I restart it, then there's no, like, bootable disk found, which is kind of weird to me. So then I go into the BIOS, and everything in the BIOS is reset to factory defaults, which, again, like, it just confuses the heck out of me why it's doing that. So I've tried 2 different distributions of Linux on this laptop, and both of them have done the same exact thing. Yesterday it happened to me twice where the laptop froze up. I changed all the settings in the BIOS, rebooted, it booted into the Linux distro just fine, and then 10 minutes later it froze up again, and all the BIOS settings were again back to factory default. It blows my mind. So it's been a trying time with it. The laptop only has 4 gigs of RAM, which I think probably has a lot to do with what's going on. It seems to be like when I'm overloading it, it just goes haywire. It just bombs out completely. So other than that, I've been using it every single day, and I don't feel like I'm gaining what I want out of it. So next week I'm going to be putting together a few different things that I'm going to go over. I'll do it in a live stream where I'll actually talk about some of the different commands that are useful for people who are learning some of the beginning stages of Linux. So we'll go over that, and that's going to be kind of fun for me personally. So if you guys are interested in learning Linux, that might be a great video to turn into, or a great live stream to tune into. So that's that. Oh, what's going on, people in the chat? My CCNA. So right now, my primary focus is on my Security Plus. Last week, I probably sat down with CCNA studying for about an hour, which is not good by any means. Been spending a lot of time in the Security Plus. We can take a look at that here in a minute. Let's do this real quick. I'll get logged in. So yeah, the CCNA studying is, again, it's not been the best ever, which that's my own fault. But Security Plus, that's my jam right there. I can't figure out why this isn't working. I feel like I'm trying to get this this chat thing to work, and it's not doing it. It's not doing it at all. That's so weird. Yeah, I'm not sure why the chat's not working. That's so frustrating. Thank you, Streamlabs, for sucking. Let's do this. I'll do a window capture, and we'll get it. There we go. Cool. All right. So yeah, CCNA studying an hour at most last week. So that's my bad. Now the chat wants to work? I don't understand. There we go. But yeah, Security Plus has been my primary focus, which I'll talk about that. Let's talk about that real quick, because I'm 24% done, and I have 27 days until I'm looking to be finished with my studying. Now, the thing about this is March is supposed to be when I'm taking my Security Plus. March 1st is on a Friday, which is right before I'll be leaving for RSA. And I don't know that I don't know if I'll schedule it on the Friday. I don't know if I want to do it before I go to RSA. I'm really nervous about this. It's going to be something that, yeah, I'm very nervous about that. We might do it before we go to RSA. Here's RSA. RSA, let's see, RSA conference. There we go. This is what I'm talking about with RSA. So RSA is a conference. It's a security conference. They hold it every year. It's in San Francisco. I will be attending that this year, which I'm super stoked about. Last year I went to Black Hat and InfoSec World. This year I'm going to RSA. It's one of the largest security-based conferences. Black Hat is definitely really, really huge. RSA, I think they're probably just as big. They're really big conferences, but it's all based on security and stuff. So I'm going to have more videos where I talk about this and why I'm going there and who's sending me there, which is really exciting. I'm super stoked about this experience. Yeah, we'll talk about that in more videos. But yeah, RSA is coming up very, very soon. Anyway, Security Plus, I went through lesson 5 and 6 just the other day, and lesson 5 is cryptography. Lesson 6 is PKI, which is public key infrastructure. Those are very, very difficult lessons, to be honest with you. Cryptography, there's so much involved when it comes to cryptography. It is just painful. It's a painful amount of information when it comes to cryptography. And then it boils over to PKI, and it gets into like identification and authentication and stuff like that too. There's 50 pages of material alone in cryptography. So, you know, it's teaching you all the different like hashes that are being used. It's teaching you all the different techniques about cryptography, what they do like behind the scenes, how they're applied, you know, within within an environment and things like that. It's a ton of stuff to know, and if you're unfamiliar with cryptography, it can get really difficult. So I did not have a good time doing this one at all. I'm gonna have to go over this one again, because yeah, I only got 32% correct on the practice exam when I was going over the cryptography stuff. Now, I don't think I really focused heavily like when I was going through those courses, but I know I have to do better. I know I will do better. It's just a pain, still a pain. So let me check the chat, and we'll talk. Let's see, Paul, you're planning on taking your A+ exam 901 in March and 902 hopefully the same month. Took 2 courses from you certify for your college. Also watching Professor Messer. Do you think that's a good way to prepare? Yeah, I mean, I know, I'm not sure what the you certify is, but plenty of people have watched Professor Messer videos and come out getting certified. So Professor Messer is an absolutely fantastic resource, for sure. Let's see. Bloodthirsty, you want to be a pen tester. You understood about the concept of TCP/IP. Now you have started with programming. What do I suggest you do next? There's a lot more involved with pen testing besides, you know, TCP/IP. I would definitely look into something like a CCENT, maybe CCNA, which is a little bit more advanced than the CCENT. But there's definitely a lot of networking involved, so make sure that you sharpen up on those skills for sure. Joe, congratulations on getting your A+ a few weeks ago. That's awesome. You already landed your first IT job as a secure computing specialist. my interview videos helped you get through the interviews. You started. That's awesome, man. I'm very, very excited for you. So congratulations. Mr. Sharma is taking their Azure exam this Saturday. That's cool. Good luck with that. Make sure you like come back and reply and leave a message. Let me know how you did. You want to start work in CompuCom, but you have an exam about IT. Can you help me, please? What do you need help with? Font Gibber Me Miney. I have no idea what that is. Oh, sorry, I couldn't get the mute button in time. What can you do outside of the A+ to get your first entry-level IT role? Well, outside of the A+, you can try to find some volunteer work, internships. That'll help you. If you have any customer service skills and things like that you can put on your resume, that will definitely help. But that's it, man. I mean, honestly, getting into an entry-level role, like, you can apply for every single job in the world with no certifications and no experience and see what happens. It's possible. Just ask Dakota, IT Career Skills. He could tell you all about that because he landed a job with no experience, no certifications. He's a smooth talker, and that's how he landed a job. So anybody could do that. Well, not anybody, but coding experience will always help you in today's technology world, especially if you start looking into scripting languages, PowerShell, Python. I can't even think off the top, like, on my head right now. I'm reading and thinking. But yeah, just those two alone, PowerShell, Python, those two scripting languages will definitely help you out a ton. What's going on, Caesar? How you doing? The beard definitely helps you land the job. You're beautiful. Well, hello, beautiful. And you want yours. Okay. You're learning programming and studying for your A+. Man, I don't know how I'm going to do for this webinar today. I'm going to have to get some cough drops or something so I'm not coughing the whole time. What programming languages are you learning, Caesar? Make sure you guys check out the link in the description and sign up for the webinar. Even if you can't make it, just sign up. And let me find where this is at. Dakota, send me that link. Send me the link to the thing that you want me to talk about. I wasn't prepared right now. Maybe I can find it in your videos here. I'll find it. It's... Did you have a link? Did you have a video where you talked about your resume thing? I can't find it. Your last live stream? All right. All right, cool. There we go. Let me set up a bit.ly real quick here. Gotta log in, hold on. Hold up. Cool. All right. So if you guys are interested in getting your resume reviewed, Dakota, IT Career Skills. He's doing a resume building workshop for free, and you guys can sign up. There's a link in the description of this video where you can fill out the Google form and get your resume added to the list to be reviewed. So make sure you guys check that out. I can. Uh-oh, hey, your form's not working, bro. That URL, the URL that you have in that video don't work. Every time I click on it, it's broke. It done broken. If I copy and paste it though, it does work. So here, let's make a new. We'll make a new bit.ly because this is for the form. And that'll take you. No. Yep. There we go. It's going to take you to this page right here. So you guys can sign up, get your resume added to this, and then Dakota will go over your resume in a stream and help you out, because that's what it's all about. It's all about helping you guys out. So if you guys want your resume reviewed, make sure you check out this link. I'll send it in there in the chat one more time. And Mr. Dakota will help you guys out. So anyway, I think I was talking about my Linux journey. I got sidetracked. So we're gonna do some things with Linux next week. Working on a video today about God, what was it about? I can't even remember now. I was just editing it and I already forgot. I think it's the #1 skill that you need to work in IT. I think that's what it was. Mr. Sharma, Dakota can answer that for you. I think he's going over everybody's resumes live. You need your CompTIA A+ 2019. You need a new core series. The new core series is out now, and you guys can actually go check out ITProTV because they have content for the new A+, which I'll be doing a video about that soon too. Wow, I'm definitely going to need cough drops, so I apologize for the coughing. So anyway, anybody have any other questions before we end the stream and I start harassing you guys about signing up for the webinar? It's coming up very soon, guys. Very soon. It's in like an hour and a half. Discord server. Discord's like a application that like many gamers and stuff use for chat, but we have our own Discord server. I think there's probably a link in the description of this video. Let Don do all the talking. I can let Don do all the talking. That's fine. I would be all right with that. He's such a cool guy. What do I think about Google's IT Support Professional Certificate? Well, here's the thing about that. I don't think anything of it because not a lot of organizations recognize it as something that is valuable, if you will. I'm not saying it's not valuable, but you know, business organizations have to recognize it in order for it to be really of any use. So the more that other organizations take that certification and say, okay, you know, this Google certification represents a standard that we recognize as something useful for our entry-level roles in our organization or something like that. And until that happens, it's going to be hard for that Google cert to really become as useful as it maybe could be. Does it teach you a lot of great things and fundamentals and things like that? Yeah. There's a lot of great practical use that you can get out of taking that certification. But then again, it comes back to, you know, the business that you're applying for. Do they recognize that certification as something that is valuable? That's hard to say. So can you disregard the 901 A+ and just focus on the new A+? Well, you could still take the old A+ up until June of this year. I think it's June or maybe July. I'm pretty sure it's June. Sorry. So yeah, if you are studying for your 901 right now and you think you can get your 901 done before June, then just keep going for it. That's, you know, it's not going to hurt you either way. But if you don't think you can get your 901 done, or, you know, if you don't think you can get both of the old A+ exams done before June, then you can start focusing on the new A+ core series. Natasha, you went to your site for the course, and is that all I need to study? You have to take some classes over. Will this do it just to pass the test? Security Plus. So I've spoken to a few people who have gone over the CompTIA CertMaster Security Plus program who have passed the exam. So I can only say from the people that I've spoken to that it's worked for them. Now, I haven't taken my Security Plus yet, but the only resource that I am using is CertMaster Learn. Is it going to work? I don't know. I would believe that all the material that you're gaining from this, the CertMaster program, sorry, I believe all that information stuff that you're getting from there would be of practical use. It would make sense that it should be enough to help you pass the Security Plus exam. And that's mostly me saying that because CompTIA created the CertMaster program. So CompTIA is, you know, 100% involved with the content that is delivered on CertMaster for Security Plus. Now, that to me says, okay, the people, the company that is actually creating the Security Plus exam is developing content for you to study to pass the Security Plus. I would think that that's like a no-brainer. Like, yeah, who wouldn't want to do that? Who wouldn't want to take this, you know, study that type of material? But, you know, there's also a ton of other organizations out there that offer studying material for the Security Plus. ITProTV, Skillsoft, Pluralsight, Udemy, all offer great resources to study the material. Many people have used all of those resources to pass their Security Plus exam, but you have to find what works best for you. I could tell you all day long to use ITProTV because they're the best resource when it comes to studying for certifications. Sorry. But you guys might find that ITProTV just doesn't work for you. You don't like the way that they do their training, and you don't like the way that the content is delivered to you. And that's okay. Like, that's quite all right, because there's many other resources out there. You can go watch Professor Messer videos, and you might like his videos. And if you don't, then go join Skillsoft, because they have videos and training material as well. There's plenty of information out there for you guys to gather and study from. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a terrible webinar. I'm going to have to take like 17 cough drops and a bunch of prescription drugs to make myself feel better. Rustlin, you are thinking of taking your Red Hat certification, but you'd like to know if it's really worth it. Absolutely, 100%. Hi, which is better, IT or software engineer, and why? Well, when you ask me which is better and you say IT, IT is very broad. So what specifically in IT are you trying to compare? Software engineer is specific. It's a great career to get into. There's a lot of programming and stuff involved, but if that's something that you like, then you'd probably do good with that. Hello, am I going to live stream while studying for CCNA? It would be awesome, and would love to see you live streaming and do some Linux. So right now, my primary focus is the Security Plus. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So the CCNA is kind of taken like a back burner. It's not something that I want to put a lot of emphasis on right now. So you guys aren't going to see a lot of stuff from the CCNA right now. With Linux, you guys are going to see some stuff with Linux for sure. Decoy Octopus. What's the typical help desk salary for entry level? You've seen as low as 29K and high as 45K. Yeah, that's going to vary on the organization and the location. So wherever you're at in the world, that's going to have a huge, variant in what the pay is going to be. And then, you know, different organizations pay different amounts. So you're going to see a large gap or a large variant in there. Gosh, I really should get some cough drops. So yeah, I'll probably just end the stream now so I can stop coughing and not be able to talk before this webinar that's happening today. So make sure you guys sign up for the ITProTV webinar that we're doing today, 2 p.m. It's absolutely free to sign up. Go check it out. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for joining. I seriously can't talk anymore until I get cough drops. So, oh gosh, it's terrible. Oh my gosh. All right, so that's all I got for you guys today. Stay tuned for more. Make sure you sign up for the webinar and take it easy.